Hello and welcome, my beautiful Cancers. Here is the extended part of your reading for the month, or pardon me, for the week of March the 20th to the 26th. Okay, let's see what we have. We have finance and career, we have relationship and romance, we have your outcome card, and this week I'm using the Moonology card for what you need to focus on. So let's see what we have here for you, starting off with the business and the career part of your life, money in general, inheritances, money coming in, windfalls, anything like that. Let's see what we have here for money. What do you need to see, know, and expect this week when it comes to money? Wow, they flew out of there. Let's take them. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. You could be experiencing some financial blocks right now. You're working really hard to manifest and make something happen here, though. You feel as though you're stuck in a position. You're not hearing back from new job proposals or even anything that could help elevate you at your present place of employment. You may be having to apply for something that might have to do with a totally different, unrelated job that you might have been used to. Maybe you're going to be applying to something like the hydro company or working in an office that has to do with something to do with water and energy. Perhaps you're going to be applying for a job like that that could present itself, which might, you might think, no, I'm not, that's not what I do, but you could perhaps make more money because maybe it's involved with working for the community in the city, which would pay you maybe more money and possibly in the form of a pension. Or you could be working in a building in an office somewhere that is near water, they're telling me. But you may have to travel to this job. It might be a little bit farther geographically than where you're presently employed. And but at the end of the day, if you calculate your gas mileage time with what you're going to be gaining and the benefits at the end of the day, it might be worth a try because it could be very stable for you. Keep your options open. You're trying to manifest money and reach your goals. And I think continuing to be busy and being open-minded and keeping your resume up to date and keeping applying or working with job recruiters is definitely your best option. But again, I've seen in the past, they're telling me you could be trying to set up a side passive income, maybe a side business, a website, something that you can do on the side. And I do see that this is something that will bring you relief, not only in money, but the pleasure of doing it. You enjoy this. Now, I think, you could be getting some financial assistance as well. You might be thinking about, some of you might have to take out a small, a temporary loan for something. Some item might come up in your family where, you need the extra money. I think a lot of you have the ability to step out there. And when I talked about opening up your own business, this is a hands-on work. You could be doing holistic healing. Perhaps you're a Reiki practitioner or you're teaching yoga or you're teaching meditation or you're teaching some sort of energy healing. This could be something as well. Or others, you could be physically doing a trade where you're working with your hands, right? Something that you love to do. I think somebody is going to give you a hand. I think you're going to hear about somebody who's going to come forward and they're actually going to be giving you some advice and bringing you something that's tangible that you can act on. Maybe they've said, I've heard about this job or there's an opening, right? You're going to get help getting this job. Or this could be a job recruiter who you are working with that's going to finally say, hey, there's an opening here. Do you want to apply for it? So interesting. All right, let's see what we have here for your relationship part of this reading. And this can be same sex, this can be love, this can be friendship, this can be soulmates, this can be life mates, playmates, love mates. This can be partnership in business or in love. Messages in general, please, Spirit, for my beautiful Cancers when it comes to relationships or romance. Okay. Okay, stay optimistic about your relationship that you may be in right now. For others, you may have to step back. There may be, not enough chemistry that's going to keep this relationship going. Okay. Remember, this can work both ways. It doesn't always, this isn't, a personal reading here. It's a general. But positive thinking and faith is going to bring you the romance that you want or what you're manifesting. If you're wanting somebody to be in your life, you're working on that and staying optimistic about it. Others, I think you're going to find that you may be walking away from a relationship. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this is, two ends here. Some of you are in a relationship that you might be doubting or you might be feeling a little bit down about and you might be questioning. But the universe says stay optimistic, okay, about your love life and you're going to have it work out. You're going to attract what it is you want. If you constantly think it isn't going to work out, well, you bring that energy to you. What you think you become, you attract, right? So be careful of that. Try to stay positive. It's going to happen. Things are going to work out in your favor. But for others, I think you could have met someone or you have been in a long-standing relationship that's petered out. And you know what? We either grow together or we grow apart. So I don't see this as an unhappy situation. I just see that, you finally see the light and you say, you know what, this isn't for me anymore and I'm going to move on. Simple as that. Okay, let's see what your outcome card here is. Let's see what your outcome card here is. What do you need to relinquish, release, surrender to? What are the changes coming in that you need to be made aware of? Let's see what we have here. So we're going to move this here so we've got some more room. Cards for Cancer, please, Spirit. What do they need to see, know, and expect? Cards for Cancer, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Surrender to divine timing and surrender to obsessive thinking. So remember we talked about here with a withdrawal time, a time of being on your own. We talked about that here right off the bat with the Hermit, but we came in with the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is that card that says things are taking their time, right? It's not the Temperance, but it means that you're in the planning stages and for whatever reason you're not rushing in. Nothing's coming in quickly for you. So it's time for you to just know that you've done everything that you can do and you're still going through this waiting period, and be patient. Okay, be patient here while you're waiting, because you've got some great energy coming into you here with the Ten of Pentacles and with the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups. So sometimes divine timing may differ from our ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to our ego, we need to be patient and trust the universal flow. So something could be with, out of your control, that the reason that it's taking its time. And when the universe says yes, the universe comes through. Now, in the meantime, you could be worried about it. You could be crying tears over it. You could be getting frustrated over it. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity and even solve the problem. So this is, again, taking yourself to the silence here, okay? Doing your meditative work, taking yourself to the mat. If you want to pray, do yoga, whatever it is that you lean into, the powers that be, I think that's going to help you. So try to let go of the worry. Try to stop obsessing about it. It's difficult, I know, when we have these things on our mind, when, why isn't it happening? Why can't I have it? Why aren't I moving forward? Why aren't things changing? We have to stop with the why, okay? We just have to just go with the flow. And it's hard. I know it's hard, but that's the only way you're going to keep your sanity while you're waiting for this beautiful thing to come in. Now, let's see what you need to focus on. Well, that came out fast, so let's see what that is. It's time to take action. This is a new moon in Aries. So are you dealing with an Aries energy, perhaps? This is a ram. This is going forward towards what it is you want. It's time to take action. So I said to you earlier here, I said to you, get out there and enjoy life, okay? Getting together with friends. You need to take action. While you're waiting for something to come in here, don't spend your time, brooding over it and obsessing over it and crying tears over it. Right now, you have to go forward. You have to step out there and enjoy life. So take action. Go after what it is you want. Whatever you've been thinking about doing, don't procrastinate anymore, my beautiful Cancers. Go after it. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And always know I send you lots and lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, Cancer.